There, this is Tevin Mercer tying a weighted glow bug for steelhead fishing. I have a size 8 Umpqua nymph hook with a 5/32 bead head. I'm using some Mick fly foam in Charisse with some shrimp pink glow bug yarn on top. It's like a 3-ply. So I'm going to start off using my thread, wrapping from the bead head back towards the bend in the hook. Once I get a few wraps in, I'm going to cut the tag end off, and I'm going to continue wrapping up midway down the shank, wrapping over that tag end into the middle. Then I'm going to go over and wrap my yarn slowly, going around the center, and I don't want to cinch down too hard the first wrap. You kind of want to gradually go into that, because you can break your thread. So I like doing about 8 wraps usually. 8 wraps. Make sure you go in the same spot. Right there. Once you do that, you kind of form your yarn on top where you want it, and you're going to do some base wraps. And this kind of holds the yarn on top of the shank when you're fishing. This is one of the more important things you can do. This and the whip finish are the difference between getting one fish on your fly and getting several. So definitely important you don't hold back when it comes to that. So right now I'm just wrapping up towards the bead head. I want to make sure that my bead head is going to stay at least towards the eye of the hook. So right now I'm going to whip finish and sort of fill that gap in right there. And do several of these. Do 3. That should be good. Again, I'm just kind of filling in all those that gap between the bead head. So once I trim that thread, I'm going to kind of again form this foam where I want it, and then I'm going to pinch it and cut about the halfway point, like so. Throw this away, and from here we kind of just form. So the idea of this is to look like a salmon egg or steelhead egg, whatever. So I want to make sure that I have plenty of room between the barb and the actual fly. So I'm going to trim away a little bit so there's a little bit more room there, and make sure it's round and behind the bead head. So there we go. Very little trimming. Here's the finished product. Got that pink on top, Charisse at the bottom, bead head for just some more color contrast. Plenty of room with the hook. You can see that. So there we go. Weighted glow bug for fishing here in the Rogue Valley, Southern Oregon. Thank you guys.